Good morning, everybody. It's Crunchy Frog here, and I'm on my Clash Patel account, which is the free-to-play account that we're documenting. And this is the deck I'm going to go with this morning. Something a little cheaper, a little different. But as a free-to-play player, you sort of have to go through and find your highest level cards. I kind of wanted to go with something different this morning. Maybe I will later on. We'll see how it works out, but I kind of want my Goblin Giant and my Balloon and some of those cards to get up just a little bit to level 8 or 9, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to try to get out of the jungle this morning. We've been in the jungle for last couple episodes, and it's time to get out of the jungle. So I think what we'll do is we'll just start off with a Goblin Barrel, see what he's got. See if he's got arrows, see what he has. It looks like he has Skarmy. So I think what we'll do is we'll just bar barrel him up here. We'll do this and do this for some counter push. Looks like we get 2 for the price of 1 here. We'll go ahead and cycle our Dark Goblin in here just to damage that guy up a little bit. Oh, he wants to go with the Skarmy behind the P.E.K.K.A. That's an interesting choice. And he's got a Dark Goblin. However, it's only level 6. So we'll bar barrel his Dark Goblin up. And we'll send in our own. Hopefully this can do a little damage. Here we go with the Wizard. Surround him with the guards. He's definitely not sitting around waiting for his elixir to charge back up. He's an aggressive fellow, but that's to be expected. Looks like he's Russian or Ukrainian. What is it with the whole Skarmy thing? Oops, I meant to do my bar barrel. There, we'll go ahead and do this. Instead I threw my Goblin Barrel. Really stupid. But managed to pull off a little bit of tower damage there. That's good. We got a Valkyrie for you, my friend. Let's get a little counter push going on. Crying out loud. This guy. He's all about the swarm cards. Let's go ahead and protect our poisonous little evolved Dark Goblin here. We're leaking a little elixir. Let's surprise his little wizard up there. Yes. Good game. I'm guessing that's a Ukrainian flag, so maybe he's Ukrainian. I feel sorry for those Ukrainians. Well, at least he's finding a little joy playing Clash Royale. And boop. And boop. And boop. Yes. 4,500 gold. Very nice. Yes, here we go. The new arena. Hog Mountain. It's a very good arena because here we get to unlock the Hunter, the Zappies, the Golem, and I guess the Elite Barbarian and the Furnace. But at least, I'm an old school Golem playing fan. I do like the Golem beatdown meta. Alright, let's hop back into it. We're running a deck that has a pretty quick cycle on it, so it should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and pop that guy in there to tank and throw in the Goblin Barrel and see what response he's got. Pretty good response. Okay, whatever. He's gonna trot out a level 11 Valkyrie. And these are the kinds of things that we have to look forward to. As a free-to-play player, you are always looking forward to playing against people with much higher level cards than you. It's one of the great joys of being a free-to-play player. And here we go. We're going to get us a little damage because he obviously wasn't prepared. Or something. Maybe he was low on elixir. I don't know. But anyway, we are waiting. He's got a Hog Rider, of course. Many players use the Hog Rider. Oh, good. I'm so glad, my friend, that you decided to do that, because now you're not going to have arrows for when I go and do this little thing with the Dart Goblin. Ah, yes, he's one of these guys who brings in his mini P.E.K.K.A. when he thinks that you're low on elixir. Okay, we'll just let this play out. And we'll do this. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Hog Rider. Now he breaks out the Tesla. He does rely heavily on that level 11 Valkyrie. We'll give him the good game. And we will move on to our next opponent. But first we have to see if we can't game the system. And boop. And boop. And boop. Yes. So far, so good. None of you have told Supercell about this. They haven't patched it. So, thank you very much for keeping this a secret. We don't want them knowing. We don't want them fixing. Just let them worry about putting out the next overpowered card and getting everybody to buy it, and then nerfing it. You know, they have a lot on their plate. You know, they have a lot on their plate with their balance changes, like the 3% nerf to this or the 2.1% nerf to that. Like that makes much of a difference to anybody. But anyway, it's off to our next customer. We don't want them, those guys at Supercell, they're busy enough. We don't need them worrying about stuff like this, you know? We don't need them worrying their pretty little heads. This guy, what's he thinking? Yeah, let's scar me that Valkyrie. That's a good idea. I don't know if you ever played the Valkyrie before, good sir, but yeah, let's use the old fireball. I love it when they do that, but hey, you know, I guess it's better than nothing. It's better than letting them totally wreck your tower, I guess. Why are you so sad, my friend? Come on, cheer up. Here, I'll even pick my nose for you. Man, this guy, he's bipolar is what he is. Now he's crying, now he's cheering. It's like, what? Dude, what is it with you? I don't get what all these people are doing. Putting Skarmies at the bridge like that? Didn't their parents ever teach them how to play Clash Royale? Yeah, let's Skarmy at the bridge. That's a good idea. Here, let's take those archers out. We got no need for those archers. Nothing personal, archers, but we're not a big fan of people who have got purple hair. We think people with purple hair are just a little bit suspect. There you go. And he has the Skarmy at the bridge, everybody. It's the winning move. Or barbarians with archers. No, that's the move. And he fireballs that. Okay, what do you have for this? I ask thee. I ask you. This guy. I'm telling you. I don't understand. I don't understand some of these moves. This dude, he's like hyper aggressive. And he just keeps doing the wrong thing quickly. Well, I'll continue chewing on my giant turkey leg. I mean, think about how big that turkey had to be, because it's a giant eating it. And it looks normal with him. I guess they have giant turkeys where that giant comes from. Okay, well, that's good enough. It's better than 1 star. Before we go into our final match, yeah, you know, this is it's like pick your poison. But, you know, elite barbarians are not so terrible anymore. They used to be a lot worse. Back in my day, back when I used to play the game, it was barbarians and rage at the bridge. Okay. Let's go ahead and do any upgrading that needs to be done here. Anything? Ooh, we have some skeleton barrels that we can upgrade. I'm all for that, because at some point in the future, I will use this card because it fits into a very nice Mega Knight deck that I like to use. And that's if we get lucky enough to pull the Mega Knight. Which, as a free-to-play player, Mega Knight's your best friend. I'll show you some Mega Knight decks that you can make that'll help you get through the days and have some success. But like dragons in Clash of Clans, the Mega Knight is like the Band-Aid of Clash Royale. Just a good, solid, safe, defensive card to use that can be turned into a good counter push. If you play your cards right, wow, you can really upgrade these elite barbarians. Straight to level 8. Let's go ahead and upgrade that Royal Giant too, because he's a real pain in the tuchus. Alright, we got one more. And I think we'll continue using this deck until we get one of those other cards leveled up a little bit. I'd sort of like to get the Royal Giant leveled up, or the... Oh, great, what's this? Well, he's just gonna go naked. Naked balloon at the bridge, huh? Let's go ahead and pop this Valkyrie down, because that Dark Goblin is gonna be on his last legs. And it looks like we're going to have us a little dragon action here. Well, that's too bad. That dragon had to go and aggro onto my tower like that. I was sort of hoping the bar barrel would distract him, but I guess you can't have everything. There was arrows this down, I guess. And we'll put this tombstone down here. Wow, that Valkyrie really is ruining my day. It's a pretty good card to put in front of your prince, I'll have to say that much. This guy has a really annoying deck. With a balloon and everything. Good grief. Squin. He's a level 10 barbarian, and I just preferred if he didn't get on my tower. Now let's see if I can time this correctly. No, too late, right? Yep, too late. This is so super annoying. Why do I do the things that I do? Okay, I guess we could probably do this. We're going to save our Dark Goblin, though. Do this, put these over here, and we'll run in our favorite little goblin barrel. See what happens. Let's pop this over here, like so. I guess we need to do this. Do this, do this, do this, and do this. And hopefully everything will work out all right. Now we're going to go ahead and... so he decided to put his Skarmy way up there. I'm not quite sure why he'd go about doing that, but it was a bad mistake. Good game, Ollie. Anyway. Oh, that's very nice of him to say, well played. He didn't have to be so polite. Wasn't really well played so much as it was semi-decently played. Oh, look at this. We have a new battle banner. Well, what do you know? I've never gotten the Royal Giant battle banner before. I'm gonna let that freak flag fly. And boop. All right. Let's look into this. No longer do we have to use the swords. Now I can pop in this guy. And what kind of a background would look good with him? The orange background? The green? The green's not bad. Nah. He's not really a purple. That yellow right there, that looks pretty sharp. So this, yeah, I kind of like this. How about the blue? The blue's not bad. But then again, what's the Royal Giant doing walking through a graveyard at night? So we'll just do this. Why not? That looks pretty sharp. And he even has that crown floating above his head there. There you go. Clash Patel, proponent of the Royal Giant. I speak on behalf of the Royal Giant who walks down the lane carrying a cannon under his arm because that's how alpha he is. Let's check him out. He has that cannonball in his big old mitt. And he stuffs that into his cannon, I guess, and yeah, you can see him in the animation down here. He pops that ball right into the cannon and boom. He doesn't need to have a gunpowder or a charge because his armpits is just that smelly. Yes. You gotta love him. Anyway, those are all the lucky drops I can get for today. So we're gonna hang out over here and I'll be seeing you next time. So this is Crunchy Frog signing out.